The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Didi Gregorius will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Lined back over second. In there, a base hit.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Starlin Castro will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
Too high, 1-0. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Aaron Judd will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Line drive to left, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Chase Headley will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, something to watch for when runners get on. How does he fare?
hasn't had a lot of success. It seems like when he's pitching out of the stretch, hitters seem to get to him a lot more often.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday in now, hopped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Squared that one up just a little late. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Standing in now, Choi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope,
and this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder
Brett Gardner will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Out in front of it, strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Wow, look at Kipnis. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by
baseman.
quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Starlin Castro is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Bradley Zimmer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So
New
a call
York.
to the bullpen now, and they'll
Number
make a move
45.
for the left-hander here. Brandon Geyer will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped
Now
out in
pitching
his
for the New
previous
York
2
Yankees.
trips. Brian
Number
Mitchell
55.
will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 6.
Striding into the box, Brandon Geyer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Chase Headley. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top. Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this thing.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Liner towards second. A quick out number 1. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Francisco Liriano, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and non-packing recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Yep. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Liriano into his motion, trying to work it full on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Carlos Correa will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now a Snap move over to first, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
First offering on its way. To short. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting third, first baseman, Gurriel.
At the plate, Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
You may be asking yourself, why did the Blue Jays spend so much money to bring Russell Martin into the fold? Well, here's part of your answer right there. Sure, he's great with the bat, but he's also a rock behind the plate. And he puts this one right on the money to get his guy.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. After one, no score. Jose Bautista will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Out in front of it, strike one.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out. And that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Kendrys Morales will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marwin Gonzalez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
The batter,
Kendrys Morales strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses 1-2.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Jose Altuve will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
leading off for the Astros,
Marwin Gonzalez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
George Springer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And the runner will get back standing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Liriano sets. They're trying to put him away here on 2-2. To first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jake Marisnick will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Josh Reddick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 31.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We are still scoreless. Steve Pearce comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Runner going a second time. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
So much of baseball comes down to making your own break, controlling the tempo, and this is a great call in a tie ball game to send that runner from first. So now the go-ahead run moves all the way up to third base on that hit and run.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Number 47 will come in and pitch now.
For the Astros, number 47.
Josh Donaldson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday. Alex Bergman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer.
Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Joe Smith is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Joe Smith.
Standing in now, Uriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We've played 8 full. The Astros lead it 2-0. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Kendrys Morales will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired 1 away.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Marisnick going back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the box, Chris Coghlan. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now
Devin Travis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Justin Smoke will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Justin Smoke.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.